So, so the true question is, does Becca know the answer to the question?
No. I can tell you that right now. I don't.
The players remember the question.
I know what the question was.
Tangerine?
No, what was the name of Aldrich's horse? The name we were going to name Aldrich's horse.
I don't even remember that.
Snippet remembers it because it's her name. I just remember the question.
I can't eat this pizza with the beard on, so that comes on a little bit later.
That's okay.
Yes, that is priorities. Yes.
There you go.
I can do a recap. It's going to be one of my notorious recaps, though.
The best
Do
recap
it.
ever.
Do it.
Okay, so hello, welcome to the Half-Ass Crew, where we play D&Ds and stuff, and it is amazing. Woo! So last time on the Half-Ass Crew, they well, shit kind of hits the fan. There was lots of revelations of what the fuck's going on and stuff like that, and their reveals, and just oh shit. And they found out what the enemy was doing. It's kind of like terrible. And then they went back to town. It's like, oh, geez, what are we going to do? So after going back to town, they realized that, oh, we need to stop these motherfuckers where we can. And so you guys heard about Vage Tower. It was like, oh, fuck, it's spooky. And it's like, is it like Graveyard and Midnight spooky? Or is it like there's some bad magic? And it's like a little from May, a little from Column B. So you're like, okay, cool, let's go. So you guys were traveling and everything was hunky-dory until you stopped for the night. And then they were moving stones and Tuck was not okay with the fucking moving stones. Great, A, not okay. There might have been some threatening and some shit going on, which totally didn't help when there was a battle later. And those sons of bitches had no clue what they were in for. It was kind of awesome. So shenanigans aside, you guys made it to a town. Oh shit, this pretty little village in front of you where it was sleepy. And Ella's like, am I gonna feel guilty for stealing shit? I'm like, if only you could roll for guilt. But, you know, you don't really have to because there was plenty enough marks here that you can make some money and not have to worry about it. So you guys got into town, and you went to this nice tavern where Ella found a contact into the roguish underworld, which is surprising that it's here. Dun dun dun. And then Thornton went out of the city limits and summoned a moose. And
I forgot the moose.
awesome. And then he tied kegs to the moose's antlers, so it's like a mobile just a mobile beer moose. Like, I didn't know this was a thing, and now it's a thing, and it's amazing. So there was a moose. It was amazing. And then we came back into town, and oh shit, we left off everybody in the tavern, like, drinking and having a good time. And there was a strong, bearded guy who could carry kegs under his arms like they ain't no thing. So, yeah, I have a feeling he might end up in Timberside. Who knows? We'll find out on this session of the Half-Ass Crew.
Yay! Wait, who was the bearded guy who could carry things under his arms, and why don't I remember this? Because this is up my alley.
He's like 6'6". His hair is tied back. He is muscly as fuck. He's actually the cook, and he can carry kegs under his arms. Like, yes, what would you like me to? He just sets them down. Oh, okay, here you go. Here's some kegs.
Collect all the sexy.
You guys bring sexy back, hardcore.
To Timberside.
Bring sexy back. We have sexy shipped to our home in Timberside.
We employ sexy.
Dustin, I think you're muted.
You're still muted, baby.
I keep pushing the unmute button! The sexy never left! I'm still here!
It was worth the wait.
Absolutely. That's something.
If I lived with someone, they would have been like, why do you keep repeating yourself?
Why do you keep repeating yourself? Why do you keep repeating? Sorry.
If this place had a name, I probably misnamed it because I am an idiot.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like a common knowledge thing.
This is a town that has no name.
It is Koran. This is the place where you were supposed to go to meet a rogue organization who had more information on the Mage Tower that the children were using as a base.
Right. What time did we say we were gonna meet them?
You guys have a couple hours.
Okay.
So you guys are currently chilling at the tavern.
All right.
Uh,
I'm gonna leave the tavern and go steal some shit.
What's your passive perception, Ella?
Of course
My
you are.
passive? 17.
So as you're starting to walk out of the tavern, you notice someone walking into the tavern that is extremely familiar to you, and for a minute you do a double take because you have not seen them since Timberside, and it is your friendly neighborhood halfling cleric.
You have a cleric back.
Wait. So you're what?
You
You're
see
playing
Spyro.
Spyro.
Are you playing Spyro or are you playing Tay?
I'm playing Spyro.
Then change your name because you're confusing the fuck out of me.
I know. I was waiting until Sneaky said it.
So you all notice as Ella stops that there is Spyro walking into the tavern.
I just throw my arms around him and give him a gigantic hug. Like a big, squeeze.
Hi.
Spyro!
How's it going?
How did you find us? I, have you, off the ground, practically.
Yeah,
How did
easily.
you
I run out of the
find us?
tavern.
It's the little guy.
Is this a god thing?
What's
You
she
said that
doing?
weird, knowledge god, right? Does he know where we are? Can he spy? Is that a thing you can do now?
Nope. It was the guy boyfriend. That
Oh,
one.
I told you! Oh, how is he doing?
He's good. You're crushing my spleen.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I put him down.
Hey, Spyro, there's boar in this tavern.
Boar? Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Sure. I like stuff. Food. It was a lot of traveling, so food sounds really great, actually.
Okay, good.
Well, you go and go eat. So you're probably famished. Go ahead, go eat. I'm gonna go run some errands, and I'll be back. All right? Okay, good. I'll be back.
Okay. Sure. I'll catch you. All right. I walk into the tavern.
It's so good to see you. And I ruffle his hair, and then I.
Spyro, you rascal, come down and have a drink. I have a moose.
You what?
I have a moose.
Yeah,
have
well, no, wait.
Did you
isn't
see
it
him
the-
outside? He's got He's got kegs in his antlers.
Oh, that was yours.
That's my moose. He's a drinking moose.
Oh.
In fairness, if you saw any sort of animal with two giant kegs strapped to it, would you really not assume it belongs to him?
That's true. Valid point. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
Followed the moose. I'm not there. Sorry. I'm sure.
I was gonna say, does he have yellow brick pellets that you can follow? Anyway, continue.
As you join the table, you get asked what you would like to eat and drink. The merry-looking tavern owner scurries off to go fulfill. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just going to be hanging out here in the tavern waiting for Ella to get back?
Sorry,
I'm probably
actually
gonna
drawing.
wander over, see if there's someone playing on the stage.
The stage is completely empty at the moment.
Well, then I'll just get up there and play a few little ditties then.
I like that you never ask.
I'm a bard.
You're out there.
So I get up and I start playing 2 minutes of a song, and then I look at the barkeep. Do you mind if I play?
Go ahead! I was enjoying it, don't stop!
And I just keep going.
Roll a performance for me.
We do like to roll performance. Havachacha!
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Way to do it.
I take off my panties and throw them at
You can't take that back. That happened. You can't take that back. That happened.
Wow, I didn't know that was sparkly.
Do they have like flames
that-
embroidered
is that-
on them?
It makes them go faster.
You aren't there, Ella. You
Why do I
completely-
always leave?
I'm
when
here.
the being thrown?
Yeah, but I'm fucking here. Oh my god. That was a moment, and Tuck can remember these for up to a month.
It's true.
That oh. Sneaker, do we kill our DM? Sneaker, come back to us. Come back to the light.
I would just like to remind people that is in his repertoire.
Did you throw me illusion panties?
It's not even worth it then.
It doesn't matter.
It won't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time that I've had illusionary panties thrown at me.
Hold on.
And now Talisa is taking a specific spell when I take her the next time.
Illusion
there you go.
panties? Oh my god, get out.
Thorgern, you get 75 gold pieces tossed on stage.
And a pair of illusionary panties.
And a pair of panties that fall through your fingers as you try to just figure out what the fuck is this. However, as you move, there's a bra on stage, and that's not an illusion.
Oh. What
Don't look at-
what are we talking about here?
Is it Lacey?
It is a black lacy bra.
Oh, right. I'll just sort
Well
of tuck
then.
that into the beard.
Cool.
Well, it's behind the pockets. There's pockets behind here.
Oh, I thought you were giving
Sure,
your beard some
okay.
extra support.
Ah.
Also that.
Lifts and separates the strands. I'm sorry, I will behave.
Please don't.
Never.
So not only that, but the keep tells you that if you want a place to stay, is free for tonight. Because as you're playing, you're so into the music you don't notice, but when you're finished, you notice that the tavern is about 50% more full than it was when you started. It seems that your music has been drawing people in to listen to you.
That sounds about right. I just get up at the end. Thank you. I'll be Thorgern Silverheart. Beers to that table, if you feel so
And I
inclined.
wave.
And I move over to that table.
That was good. What was the black thing?
That was an undergarment for ladies.
Oh.
It happens sometimes. I have a small collection.
Oh.
Oh,
when you get so
I was here to explain this to you, Tuck.
Sometimes people get so excited by the music that they just take off articles of clothing and throw them at me.
Yeah, but they have an upper layer first. How did they do that?
You just kind of go underneath. No, they don't really take that off. They kind of reach underneath. It's a lot of maneuvering. I never pay attention, but I enjoy the attention.
Yeah, like that's a lot of maneuvering.
It's dexterity.
I keep eating. Yeah, well, you're not. So.
You missed all of the shenanigans. Because you wanted to go steal some shit.
Look, man, Mama got bills to pay.
That's true.
Yeah, So Mama should have been home teaching anatomy. So
That's true. Because Ella knows some tricks.
let's be honest, we all know some tricks. It's just that Chuck doesn't.
Anyway.
So,
So did
Anyway,
I?
cut to her stealing some shit.
so you're going off and stealing some more stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around and do some random pickpocketing and just kind of listen in and see what information I can glean from various travelers. See if there's anything that gets mentioned about the tower, maybe anything gets mentioned about that thieves guild, anything that might, interest me
Okay.
pertaining to our quest.
So roll sleight of hand for the pickpocketing and roll investigation for the info gathering.
Aw, man.
So close. Still not bad.
Not a bad roll, but not as good as it yeah. Motherfuck! It's fine.
You're rusty.
I
You
am
gotta roll up.
rusty. It's fine.
So as you go, you are a little preoccupied trying to glean information off of random conversations that every now and then your pickpocketing isn't as buttery smooth as you're used to, but it's still effective, and you get about 33 gold pieces from it, mostly keeping towards where the merchants are.
Okay.
You don't get much in the way of tower information, but you do manage to catch one bit of information. Is one of the merchants is complaining about a group called the Sisters in Shadows.
Right.
And you think back to the wonderful arcane trickster you talked to in the previous town, who mentioned to talk to the sisters if you wanted information. And you think back to the lady that you met in the tavern, and probably putting it all together, you assume she's probably a member of these Sisters in Shadows.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm gonna head back to the tavern. And I'm gonna say that I was rusty and distracted because I realized that I walked away from talking to Spyro when I could have asked Spyro about stuff. So I'm like, oh shit. Totally didn't do that. I'm gonna go back.
So you head back to the tavern. Aldrich. You leave the tavern and start walking about the town. You stop and ask about the Mage Tower. Most people have no idea what you're talking about until you manage to grab a sort of middle-aged half-elven gentleman who kind of looks alarmed at you asking him questions, and his spectacles almost fall off of his face. He's so jumpy. But he swims back in, and he gets to the tower. Oh, the one out there, the Tower of Alcazar.
Yeah, that one.
It's very
Great.
interesting. I don't know much about it. It's from about a couple ages ago. Mostly ruined. Supposedly completely cleaned of every artifact, but it was funny. There was some talk of people out there. I don't know, some strange lot, but every now and then people get harebrained ideas that there's certain things out there that can still be found, magic and whatnot. It's the whole area. It just reeks of ambient magic left over from whatever Alcazar did there. God knows what he did, but it's marked the area. It's a prime place to do magic work if you are so inclined. Just not good types of magic, I think. It's just feels wrong. But yes, it's still generally in one piece as far as ruins go. But and he gives you vague directions on how to get there. I would just be very careful going out there. There's people who went to check it out. Reports from some of the local people traveling said they looked rather rough. Not that I think you can't handle it, sir. You look more than capable of. I'm going to shut up now.
Oh.
One more thing. If it's so well traveled and so well picked over, it should be ample maps of this place that we could procure at a cost.
Most definitely. I actually think I have one in my shop. Actually, if you hold on a moment, it's just a couple doors down. I can run and go grab it for you, sir.
That'd be ideal.
Right back, post haste, and you watch him and his little robes as he goes scurrying, and 5 minutes later he comes out with this very nice detailed map of the area, including this town and the relation to where the ruins are, and it's perfectly marked off. And he hands it to you guys. This will show you the best way to get there through the forest and whatnot. It's an old growth forest, so it tends to take people by surprise with the undergrowth and whatnot. But there you go.
Now this will do. I was expecting more of interior of the tower, but yeah, small town and whatnot.
Well, I believe this map was made about 50 years ago, I believe. There's not much left inside the ruins. 2 stories, I think. It originally held 15. Most of it was lost. Inclement weather, war, natural disasters, that sort of thing.
Well, should be adequate. Thank you very much, and I'll turn to leave.
Yeah. Have a good day, sir. And he immediately walks, does not run, to his shop. Which, as you turn back, you can see in bright, royal purple lettering. It says, the last spell. And you head back to the tavern?
Yeah, why not? Head back to the tavern.
Okay, at this point, Ella, you return first. Aldrich, you return about a minute or two later, and you all are back in the tavern, where it is more packed than you remembered, as people are clamoring for more of Thor.
I hate small towns so much. They
Really?
inflate his ego so much.
You would think that he'd be, you'd think that his head wouldn't be able to get bigger. And yet, it's like I can't even get in the room.
There's like 6 of us, like a well-coordinated attack. We could wipe this village out.
No, Tuck, we're not going to do that.
And you said he didn't like small town. Alright.
No, it's not a thing. So, Spyro. I go and I sit down next to Spyro. What have you been up to? What's going on? How's Seth? And she leaves. This is bullshit!
You'll never get to know!
I'll never know.
It's roll 20 shenanigans.
I know, yeah. We lost you too, darling. Alright, I'm gonna talk to
you're
Spyro.
here.
No, I don't see her.
No.
I'm gonna talk to Spyro. Somebody else do something.
Aldrich? Where'd you go?
Old habits die hard, and I'm gonna set the map on the table. Little information
Ooh.
gathering.
Nice. So is
I
this
think you-
just the way to the tower then?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
It's roll 20. Yeah, it's just the way of the tower. No more comprehensive maps for anything inside, outside, anything like this. Just a quick overview of it.
It's a pretty good habit to not die, I would say. You know, just procuring maps. It's not like you're stabbing people still or anything. Not that I think you ever really did that just like without reasoning, but you know. If you're gonna have an old habit that won't die, procuring more information isn't really one of the bad ones.
Yeah, I had a cousin that
I mean, you're not
wouldn't
this-
stop stabbing.
You're not this one who wants to blow up the town, apparently, just because they're all in one room.
Hey, I didn't say explosives. I just said, just statistically, we can probably take them all.
That's an old habit that needs to die. I'm just pointing that out. Information gathering can totally stick around. So,
Well-
Spyro.
Has like a piece of board like in his mouth. Uh-huh.
Look, like, go for it.
Just, I mean, chew first. But how are you? What have you been up? What have you been doing? What's going on? How's Seth?
He's good. He's good. He just told me that I guess things kind of got darker and went a little south, so I figured that I would I'd come help. I had been doing some traveling of my own. Learned a little more from some other clerics. I got some new tattoos, and he like
Ooh.
muscles, but not really muscles because he's awkward child.
He's so cute.
But yeah, so I wanted to come help. Plus, I mean, it gets boring sitting at home, not doing a whole lot. So
Well, you got tattoos, so that's something.
yeah, it was fun.
We're glad you're here, Spyro.
We
It's
are
good
glad
to
you're
see
here,
you again.
especially since clearly I tell that stupid idiot that I almost die, and the man sends me a cleric. So, well, thank
That
you.
may have been. I mean, no. What?
Yeah.
Why would? I don't know anything about that.
I'm sure he didn't tell you anything specific about, you know, all of those kinds of things.
Nope, not at
Mhm.
all.
I just want you to know, dear, that you're a terrible liar.
No.
This makes you. This will make you better at lying, and I just shove one of the mugs that has been passed to my table over to Spyro.
Is he legal?
Okay. Yes. Excuse you.
Just asking. Just checking.
I'll drink for him.
You have a baby face, darling. You have a baby face.
He only looks like a wee child.
I got some scruff. Like a little bit.
Talk to me when
He
you
like
have.
reaches
Oh,
up and he has like.
Oh, darling. No,
Strap.
no, that's just bark. Hang on. He put something
like
on your
a,
face.
Wait a minute, hang on.
You call
One second,
that-
1 second.
Scruff.
It's yeah. I grew it out a little bit.
I tried to prestidigitation it away. Oh, okay.
You realize,
Look at you. Good for you, dear.
like I've always had this since you met me. It may not have been as full.
You're doing a
this-
wonderful job.
I take the mug, which for me is probably like huge because halfling, and I just start chugging.
They come in bites.
Listen.
That'll put hair on your face, boy. That'll put hair on your face.
I just
And
chug
prob-
faster.
And probably other places, dear. You want to make sure that you maintain.
I mean, if you want a tonic, we can
Anyway.
mix
So
the
what time is
beer
it?
with some of a recent kill, and then you smear that on your face, and that usually helps with the.
It's the healer
With the
that was
growth
sent by
rate?
my boyfriend.
I mean,
to,
'cause
protect us all.
Sorry, I only heard you midway.
Uh-oh.
What time is it? That's all I want to know.
Oh, okay.
How close? I DM. How close are we to when we're supposed to meet up with these sisters?
Gonna ask for clarification. You got about 15 minutes to get to the house you were directed to go to.
Okay, so we should probably start looking for that.
I lost Becca.
I lost Becca too.
Becca, come back.
Oh. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me!
Come on.
That's why I don't sing.
Come on, roll 20.
Roll 20, please.
Becca.
Get your shit together, roll 20. Get it
Welcome to the
together.
fact when you got to
I'm trying-
send your
I'm trying not
system
to
out
touch
6 different
anything.
ways. So stupid.
There we go.
Was that
Becca?
just me or was it everyone?
Nope, this is
Just you.
That was everybody. Oh wait, no, sorry, I meant yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Then it
hello.
might just be my internet. I don't know what's happening.
Sad face.
I'll
So,
figure it out.
well, let's go ahead and see if we can locate this place we're supposed to go. We should
Right.
probably go.
All right. Hang on, are we all going, or was it just you invited?
I think it's all of us. DM, remind me, was it all of us or just me?
You all were
I can't
invited.
remember.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
No, it's all of us.
let's go. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
So you
I do
guys. You soldier.
I said I do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Do it.
do it. You guys get up and start heading through the streets as you follow the vague directions given to you by a young rogue. Eventually, you do hit the rather plain Jane looking house and the merry colored front door, which is a nice bright cherry red. And
Is this
you
it?
do the knocking required as the sort of thieves can't to let me the fuck in. Now,
Yo.
please.
And someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
Silence stretches out until it starts to be a little uncomfortable. You know, right in that time where you're like, did I do it right? Is this the right place? And then all of a sudden there's a as the door creaks open, and you see a kindly looking old woman, lots of steel gray hair pinned back into a bun, and she seems to be wearing 600 million shawls, like she is fucking freezing all the time, and she's bent over with age, and she looks up at you, her spectacles about 1.5 inches thick. Yes?
Are you a sister or are you a mother superior?
Oh, I like the way you think, Sire. Follow me. It's always good to find another sister, as it is.
Consider myself more of a star, but I think I can. I think I can find more sisters for my time.
Sister stars all shine brightly in the darkness, much like a well-honed dagger.
I
One
grab
moment.
Thordran by the shoulder and whisper, "What the fuck?"
I don't know. Just go with it.
I let him go.
Only the most well-honed daggers I would pursue.
Yes, darling, only the best. Years spent at the whetstone hones daggers to what they need to be, but enough rattling of an old woman.
They're
And-
speaking in code, Duncan.
Yes, yes, you are.
Well, I'm a young woman and I tend to prattle as well. So, I was told that we were needed for information's sake, if I could come here.
Indeed. And she leads you to another door. This one also brightly painted. This whole house is so bright and cheery. And places like these remind you of being a child and safe and warm and loved, of those nights in winter when you were cuddled up to the fire with your favorite blanket. Just a warm drink nearby, just safe and cozy. And she leads you to this door, and she opens and she goes, "Downstairs, my darling. If you go, head to the right, the door, rap 3 times against the wall. They will receive you there."
Thank you very much, Mother Superior. And I kind of just lead everybody down.
I have not gone downstairs yet.
Follow, just
Usually
out.
people like it when I ask them what their name is. Can I know your name?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry, young lady. I am Miriam.
Okay, cool. What the fuck?
I believe the colloquial term for it is a front. She'll raise up. Her hand is so frail and weak, but when she fist bumps you, there is surprising strength in that.
Oh, is Tug talking? I lost Tug.
No. Oh my god. So Miriam smiles at you all as you guys start to head downstairs. This strange old lady sort of pattering into the kitchen, humming to herself as...
Oh, I kind of call back up the stairs. Oh, by the way, do you mind if I adopt you as my grandmother? Is that cool?
Oh, no, I would love that, dearie. Just hold on, I'm going to make you some cookies before you leave.
I keep going downstairs.
Okay.
Do people just do that? You just ask and they're cool with it?
I like to collect family members, and I knock on the door 3 times.
You like to collect lots of people.
She's a collector.
I know!
Rogues. I think everything belongs to them.
Because it does.
So you go and you knock on the door.
I'm just gonna start a small ritual to help out his internet.
Please.
So you're gonna go call Jet, tell him to stop hogging all the internet.
Yes, we're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to call him up.
Oh my god, roll 20. I will kick your ass.
Like seriously.
Back first, seriously.
Okay, I've drawn this on the ground. Now we need 4 things to put in it for the sacrifice to be complete.
Wait, do they need to be things that would represent Becca, or do they need to be things that represent internet, or this random god, or?
I give you my dignity.
Internet.
Please take my dignity.
Honey, you have to have something to give.
Oh.
Oh, puppy.
It's like, I feel like me trying to give out my modesty. Gotta be something there.
Oh, you know, my will to live.
Oh.
Oh,
Too
yeah,
harsh.
we're all being sad today.
Too
No?
harsh.
Becca, come back. You can blame it all on Roll20.
Indeed. If we can't get Becca working in here, is this say we should pop on over to Discord kind of thing?
I
Alright.
Oh, do I have you guys on Discord?
I don't know what Discord is. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I think we had almost everybody in there at some point. The Thornton's Bard and Grill.
I don't know what that is.
Becca?
Maybe.
Becca!
Yes!
I have all of your video turned off, so maybe that'll help.
Okay.
But I make
Yeah,
no
that's-
promises.
yes. That's okay.
We shall see.
Just keep going though, and if stuff happens, I'll just refresh and jump back in. It's fine.
Okay. So you guys get downstairs, and it's full boxes, chests. There's a sort of mothball smell to here. It seems like it's a storage room. But the right wall, as soon as you get in, is generally clear. It looks a little bit old, worse for wear, but you find a section, you tap 3 times on it, and a moment goes by before you go, and the door sort of slides open a bit, and inside you see something that seems to be at odds. It is a room. There are bookcases full of books and scrolls. There's a wall with maps sort of pinned to it. There's a giant table with lots of daggers and scrolls and books opened on it. There seems to be a couple people here. You see a halfling woman in the corner poring over what seems to be some paper. There's a elvish gentleman sort of cataloging some things, and you see the young human woman that you talked to at the bar, and she turns around and a cocksure smile spreads across her features as she sees you, and she waves you all over, and good to see you. I'm glad Miriam didn't keep you. She likes to try to entertain people for a little bit before sending them down.
Oh no, totally fine. She's going to be my grandmother. She's making cookies. We're good.
She is a sweetheart. To those she likes at least. That's the important part.
That's
Why?
why
What
I've,
happens
that's
when
why
she
I've
doesn't?
tried to get on the.
She looks old and feeble, but she is still very, very quick. I learned
I
that
don't-
the hard way.
I don't tend to underestimate anyone associated with rogues, no matter their age. I've known too many still very spry old rogues in their time.
Well, she is the mother to all of us sisters, so to speak.
Mother Superior.
She is indeed. You all were looking for information on a cult, and that mage tower off, some ways off. Yes,
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
that would be the Tower of Alcazar. If our research is correct, it was built some ages ago by a powerful wizard. It's supposedly picked over clean, but when the cultists started calling, we thought there might be something a little more there, so we kind of decided to go and take a look. By we, I meant me, because I'm nosy. And if there's something there, I kind of would like to steal it.
I understand completely.
And was there
What
What did
anything
you
there?
find?
I saw them talking about a complex that was built by Alcazar to house the truth of his power, is what they said, and other such objects. And they said they needed it for their master. Apparently, I am not well versed in the magics, as it were. She points to the halfling woman. We have those who are. The place is still full of ambient magic, but I think that's because there are these things called ley lines, They crisscross the world, and sometimes they can form wells of power. The tower sits upon such a place. It's why it was built. And whatever he did there corrupted it, and it just seems to be ripe for the pickings for these cult members. And to be honest, I don't like them.
Do you have a map of these ley lines?
Um, I think so. Hold on a minute. And she goes and starts going through the scrolls and muttering, and she starts to look like she's about to toss one when you see the halfling just stare up and her eyes narrow, and you watch the human woman put it back where she found it real slow like, and then goes through and eventually comes back and motions you to the large table and taking some heavy glass pieces unfolds the map, and there are these network of fine lines that appear over the map. They don't seem to be roads, and you see three intersect where the tower is marked.
I want to look and see if I can see on the map where the other tower we were. Can we? Is there like? Can I like look at the map and kind of see if I can figure out where where the other tower was, and see if there's ley lines intersecting there as well?
The map doesn't quite reach down there, but roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh, intelligence. Duh. 21.
Blackjack.
Right.
You surmise, yes, they do, that there are ley lines that you could see in the map, knowing where in relation it is to things. You surmise a couple ley lines hit there as well. And the human woman who introduces herself, I forgot, as Mira, which is a name you recognize, Ella, as that handsome gentleman told you to, if you wanted in, talk to Mira and say that Mira owed him a drink.
Mira, right?
Yes.
You owe someone a drink. Whose name I don't remember now. Fuck.
He does not. I do not owe him a drink. He owes me a drink, the bastard. But that's besides the point. I like you better, so if he wants a drink, he can come and get it. But I wish I had a bigger map of the ley lines. In a small town, it's hard to get, though I assume Simon might have something. Yes,
Can I roll religion or history to remember?
Yes, you can roll either or.
Okay. Let's see which one is shitter. History. Oh, they're both the same. Yeah, I clicked the thing. Let me do the thing. Oh, that's not great. Okay.
Thinking back...
It's a map.
It's a map. Thinking back, but the talk of ley lines do trigger some memories for you. And you think back on how the shamans and those who could do magic would travel out to ley lines to perform great magic. It was used as sort of a well to tap into to funnel and amplify what they did. You don't know a lot about it, but you do know that these things are really fucking powerful.
Thorgrim,
Yeah.
Aye.
You recently bought stock somewhere. Did you actually? And they gave you like a parting gift of like half the things they had on hand.
Aye.
Do you still have them? Do you think any of them might be appropriate to the situation?
I reach into my backpack and I take out all the maps I have.
Oh, we need to find you a system.
I want to go over to that halfling woman. And I want to ask her, excuse me, ma'am, is it possible if we gave you a map that was bigger, could you somehow trace the ley lines and continue them so that we could see how they cover the rest of, well, the continent at least?
Yeah, I should. If you have a big enough map, yeah.
Will any of these do? Here's. Do I have a map big enough?
Oh my god. You have a lot
I'll
of
help him
maps?
unroll them.
Roll investigation for me real quick.
Rolling investigation.
Is there a way I can help him in this?
Yeah, roll with advantage. Since Reed is helping you going, how many maps do you have?
It's a long story. And
23.
Oh yeah, you. Strangely enough, all of the maps you have gotten, a lot of them have been very, very strange. Some of them don't quite make sense, and one of the ones that don't quite make sense, you look at it, it is a giant map. Once you unfold it, they actually have to take most of the stuff off the table to accommodate it. And it says El Monde. It is the world map, but you didn't quite understand what this was before, but now seeing the other one, this is a global map of ley lines.
Hey,
Well, we don't need to
I bought this map store and it turned out to be a good purchase.
Wait, hold on.
Tell that to the 2,500 gold or however much you spent.
When did you... What?
I bought a map store.
He spent 2,500 gold.
that was before the moose.
The moose was free.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the moose is free.
Sure. That... Okay.
If the moose had cost 2,500 gold, we wouldn't be traveling with Walter anymore.
It was my own money.
Would be having moose meat.
She's still taking it quite well. I mean, before she did not. But anyway, map. Giant map. Ley lines.
Alright, I want to look at the map, and I want to, because we're still trying, I just want to ask a question before I delve more into this. We're still trying to figure out where the other spots of power are, right? Because we're wanting to break down as many, we're wanting to tear down as many things as we can to break his power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is our goal. Okay, so we're still trying to figure out where those are, and we're still trying to figure out exactly where his keep is, right? We don't actually know. We just know that we can get there, but we have no way of knowing where that is.
You do remember it's generally been lost. You also get a feeling that it has been concealed so that none can find it unless they're supposed to, which is a bunch of bullshit. Fucking
All right, I want to examine this map. I want to look at these ley lines. I want to see where the ley lines are converging. Like, I want to find the tower we just left. I want to find the tower we're looking for. I want to see how many ley lines at each place, and I want Reed to help me. I want Reed to tell me if he can find on the map where his cult was, and see if there's a convergence there as well.
I'll do what I can.
Okay. Both of you roll perception for me. I think that's a good roll. Yeah, I'm going with perception.
Oh, big money, no whammies.
I'm spending advantage because I don't trust myself. Perception?
Yes, please.
I forgot about my goddamn de-inspiration. Shit.
I'm glad I spent my inspiration.
Okay. Reed, you look at the map and it takes you a minute or two, but you find where you had been. And Ella, you easily find the two towers and the ley lines that run through them. When Reed points it out, you guys spend a couple minutes trying to connect the ley lines. There's so many of them. It is really hard to do. But you do notice that you can start to see something, but it's hard to really get a good grasp of what you're looking at, considering there's so many lines. If you want to recruit more people in to try to help, you guys can roll again.
Reed,
I've
Hmm.
got,
did your cult have a symbol? Any kind of a symbol or a sigil or anything?
I do not recall. Did my cult have...
They did. It generally it was a sigil. It was a sort of weird thing that was half infernal, half draconic. It was strange. It was like someone had gone through Google Translate trying to make something cool looking and mashing languages together.
But it wasn't like a symbol. It wasn't like my star.
No.
I want to look. I want to look again, and I want to look for something different this time.
Okay.
And anybody can help, obviously.
Yep,
I'm not
okay.
like gigantic.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to take a look at the map to try to see if they can find something, roll perception. Ella, roll Arcana for me. Reed, you can also roll Arcana for me since you guys have moved on beyond trying to.
Before Ella does her thing, I'm gonna go up next to her, and I'm gonna cast guidance on her. You can add a D4 to your ability check.
Ella,
Well, I
you
already
raised-
rolled it.
Oh, I thought you called DM Inspiration.
No, I didn't. Because I always fucking forget. So I rolled a 7. I'm not doing well.
I will also go on and look at the map as I kind of come up next to Ella, though.
Okay, are you gonna try to follow the ley lines, or are you gonna try to look for?
I'm
a pattern?
trying to follow the ley lines.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if they lead somewhere. If I'm trying to see where other convergences are, because they're clearly going for these specific convergences as these like offshoots of power, and I'm trying to see if they all sort of point in a direction.
Okay. It's with Tuck helping and with Thordran helping, you guys start to see that there is ley lines that connect through all three in very interesting ways. It's not direct. One connects to the other, and then there's another ley line that connects that one to the next one.
Can I start like tracing them, like drawing out what the ley lines are doing and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Spyro, as you're looking over, is that Arcana or Perception?
Perception.
Yeah, you see it too, but not only that, as you're looking, you notice, as you look around, there seems to be a pattern emerging. Anybody else?
I'm
Oh,
drawing
sorry.
this out.
Okay.
No, I'm just drawing out the ley lines that I'm spotting that are continuing to lead, and I'm trying to see if there's a pattern, and I'm trying to see if they're leading somewhere.
Mira lends you some bright ink as you lay it down on the ley lines.
Highlighting.
Ew. Bright's pink, I like it.
Anybody else can roll Perception or Arcana if they so desire.
Like another roll, or if we haven't rolled yet?
Nice, Thordran.
As the lines are now on there, you guys can fresh roll. Holy shit, Thordran.
I like
Give
patterns.
inspiration. Yes!
I also am using another DM inspiration for this because
I used mine and I didn't even need it. But I got a 26.
Holy shit, you guys. Is Eldrick rolling?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You guys, as you're poring over the maps with the Arcana and with the Perception, you guys start to see something emerging. You're following the ley lines, and you're noticing that some of the ley lines are hitting other places labeled as keeps or towers that belong to mages. And as you start tracing, you notice that there is a pattern that has emerged. And with Reed's 20 on Arcana, you realize that the towers are set up on as a giant sigil across the planet.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's probably not good. No.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Everyone's a rogue.
So what does all this mean? I don't
What
quite.
it means is, I mean, I'm not someone magical, but I grew up around magic, so I understand it at least a bit. And it's the same sort of basic idea as what rogues do, as in the thieves can't. People like to. It's these symbols of power. I'm not going to be able to explain it well, but it's going to amplify whatever he's trying to do, and whatever it is, it's going to be global.
So destroying these points helps us.
Yes, absolutely. If
So-
we can destroy as many of these as we absolutely can, like destroy them, then I think we may be able to weaken him, and it doesn't take, and it will keep us from having to fight him directly and bringing food to him. It's confirmation that this is where we need to be focusing.
Okay.
And now we've got them figured out. We have places we can search.
Well, I say we
Okay.
head to this one that we know about right now and burn it to the ground.
Agreed.
Is that going to be enough, though? I mean,
It's a start.
Well, let's go take a look at it at least.
would my previous Arcana thing allow me to figure out if this is something where the points were constructed and that drew the magic to them, or if the magic was always there and the people who built the mage towers built them on the points?
Okay, you get the feeling that the towers, most mage towers generally are built on ley lines for a reason. These towers, knowing that they form a giant sigil, you get the feeling that it may have been planned. Whether it was for good or ill, it's hard to tell. However, looking at it, you also notice there's a missing point in the sigil.
Hmm.
And you surmise that there should be something there, but there's nothing on the map.
If I were a betting woman, and I obviously am, I would bet that is where our Mr. No Good Man is.
I was to say that's where
I
we should
take the
probably
ink
head to,
and I
or maybe not head to yet.
We don't want to go there yet.
I
We don't want to bring him Reed when he's at full power.
I was to say not yet.
I circled the blank spot with the ink. So at least it's on our map.
It's one of those things where when you make something, when you look at a map and you realize that there's a whole lot of nothing there, probably means something.
Mm.
Okay.
Alright, so I reckon we should.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go.
Someone talk!
Great talk.
Alright, I was answering a whisper. You guys do notice that there is supposedly 4 towers total in the sigil. And it's only a sigil because of the ley lines that go through it. Thankfully, there's not like 60 of these things where you gotta
Right.
systematically do it. But
Are they all on this continent? Or are they in
there's
various
only
continents?
2 here. There's 2 here. There's one on the continent to the north of you guys, and then there's one back on your home continent.
Okay.
That's right, because we're
Is the place that
moved,
Reed grew up one of them?
Yes.
cool.
And is so.
Well, it's
And
not
then-
on the sigil, but yes, no, it is on the sigil. I cannot read my fucking handwriting to save my soul tonight. I apologize. I'm illiterate.
It's okay. Okay, so we're near one now. We make our best effort to take out that point.
I would like to think that we need to make it obvious. We need to try and call their bluff. I want them to think that we're going to their main thing. If they find out that we're destroying all these towers and ley lines, they're going to follow us.
The point
Try and
was to
stop us.
They found out.
the point was to draw them to
So
us, so that we have control over the battles.
Exactly. I don't care if they follow us.
Wait, what do these towers look like?
We're just looking at them on a map. We can't see them.
Yeah, it's they're just marked as temples. So it's really hard to get a feeling for what they are. You figure if you can get some old books, old history books, maybe you could get some idea of what they're supposed to look like. Or if you go to the one that's nearby, you might get a feeling for what if they're similar in stylings.
All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
I mean,
instead.
we've already visited one. So, and we broke a.
Yeah, did we break it? Did we leave it? And I know
We did not know
We definitely
about the
fucked
ley
up the
lines
mirror
until this point in time.
until now.
Wait, what?
We didn't know about the ley lines until this point in time.
What did we? Because I thought we did something there, like we broke some sort of magical connection.
We broke the
We-
mirror.
Yeah.
Broke the mirror, and then Aldrich fucked up the basement.
Yep. You get a feeling that Aldrich, wrecking shit, probably
That would
fucked up whatever they were doing there.
Okay. Would it have
Magic
been in?
all right.
enough to stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally the only thing you could really do is find a way to try to block it out from tapping into the ley line. That is some ultra high powerful magical stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You would need a high powered wizard, a high powered cleric, or a high powered paladin to come by and go, and no.
Don't think we know any of those.
Can we make friends with any of those kind of people? Bring them with
What
us?
about a medium
Or
level
say-
paladin and a medium level cleric?
This is true.
With our powers combined. Hit
I mean,
fusion.
you guys both have some power behind you now. You've called upon your gods and you pour yourselves into it. It is a possibility that you might be able to seal it away from the ley line.
I definitely think
Can we
at the
do
end
it
of the day-
without them noticing, though?
I don't care if they notice. That's not on. I
Don't we
mean,
wanna-
cool if. I mean, great if they don't notice, if we can figure that out. But I don't care. I think the biggest thing is to disrupt it, whether or not they notice or not. They already know we're here. They already know. They've predicted almost every move we've made.
Yes, it's time to just start wrecking their shit and bring them to us.
Exactly. I'm tired of walking into situations where everyone's just waiting on me. I'm ready to bring the fight to them, but I don't want to bring it into a place where they have all of the cards. I want to take some cards from their deck.
Reed, what do you think?
I don't know. plan we had before was we were just going to continue to thwart things as we could come across them. The nearest one would be the next one online. Supposed to, if the nearby tower would have been our next target.
Yes.
I don't see any problem with hitting that for now and deciding on a course of action after that.
Let's head to that tower. Let's see what's there, and maybe we can figure out a way to disconnect it.
At this point, Mara speaks up. As she has been watching you all slack-jawed as you guys have been talking about some epic level shit that her little rural mind is not quite used to dealing with. And she goes, I'm not the talent for the arcane, but it seems to me if you break one, it ruins the whole sigil. At least I believe it's like taking off one of the points. If it's not connected to all of them, the whole thing doesn't work.
It's a good point. It's like lighting beacons. If one beacon doesn't get lit, then no one else gets the signal.
Exactly. You sort of break the connection. It's kind of like the things of sending stones. If you break one, the other one no longer works.
Exactly. Oh, you're brilliant.
The only thing is that, in theory, then we've already done that. I point back at the where on the tower the one we already visited would be.
I
We
don't
can't
think
guarantee that we destroyed that one, though.
I don't think we destroyed that one. I think we need to redouble our efforts and absolutely destroy this next one.
We can guarantee that we disabled
Because
this one.
we fucked it up physically, but we didn't take it offline. If that,
I think we may be able.
ley line.
I think we may be able to, if we head to this next one, we can completely destroy it, and somehow disconnect it from the sigil itself, and then using the knowledge that we've gained from this ley line map, we can actually go. We can either draw them to us because they'll be able to tell, obviously, that because the other thing, this is the point of why I don't care if they don't know Tap, is that if we destroy this, it's going to be an obvious thing that we do, and so it will pull his forces away. It may even pull him away, and maybe we can bring him to us instead of going to his ridiculous, stupid heap of nothing.
Okay.
And even if we have to, now we at least know where it is, or at least we've got an 87% chance that's where it is.
That's what the circle's for.
Right? Are we smashing things?
Yes, we're smashing things.
Fuck you, we're smashing things. I'd take out my axe, but I think the room's pretty small.
Not this room, Chuck.
Not here.
This room's fine.
Yeah, I know. I have foresight now. I leveled up.
Well, let's get this party started then. Let get these cultists.
I want to go back to the halfling witch lady, and I'm gonna ask her, what kind of we have very powerful magic users in our group, but they're not overly up there. The in the middle range, incredibly wonderful and amazing, but still middle range. Do you think that that'll be enough? Do you have any suggestions as to how we might be able to break this connection?
Oh shit! She sort of looks at you all and she taps a finger to her lips. Well, let's see. From what I heard, you have a paladin and a cleric, and obviously, people who are versed in the arcane arts. I think yes, you should be able to. Mind you, I only really use my magic to augment my. And she wiggles her fingers. Sort of less than legal doings. If you want more of a magical take on this, I'd recommend Simon at the last spell. he's sympathetic to us, and
Why?
he would know that what to do, unless you want to go talk to someone who is a little bit more clericy, in which case there is the temple towards the back of the village.
What if I went and talked to Simon and Spyro, you went and talked to the temple?
I was to say my ears immediately perk up at the mention of a temple. Do I know which deity it is? Or have I not seen it yet?
Most small villages, they tend to be some of the major gods. So you don't know? You didn't even know this place had a temple until it was mentioned. It's probably hidden in back somewhere, but the magic shop run by Simon is off the main thoroughfare.
How about we split up and a group of us goes over and talks to Simon, and a group of us goes with Spyro to go and talk to this temple.
Yeah, somebody who is usually good with words should come with me, because
Soldier, go with Spyro.
Not.
Right, I can, I suppose. Not really keen on talking to religious types, but
I'll take care of talking to the religious types, so let's just go with Ordrin.
alright.
And
Who am I going with?
I guess I would leave Ella, me, and Talk.
in a magic shop.
Sounds like a great time.
Soldrin, how about you come with me? And Tuck, you go with Aldrich and Spyro.
Ouch.
Alright.
Separate from Aldrich?
We're in a town.
But what if he needs me?
I'll
go
take
to the, oh my
good
God,
care of him.
I will go to the goddamn Simon's magic shop by my fucking self if you're that
What?
goddamn.
No, what? No, Ella, breathe.
Grade school
We're in a
math.
town. We're in a tiny town. Calm down.
I wasn't worked up.
Grade school word problem. The group must split into 2 equal parties. This person can't go with this one. We don't trust this one to go here. We must have these 2 together.
Breed, just come with me and everybody else can go see the cleric.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright.
Tuck, maybe there's some people here that know how to do tattoos. And I go to punch her shoulder gently. Except it's not really
Your
her
hand
shoulder.
breaks.
It's like her elbow. Cause
My elbow?
I'm freaking a halfling and you're a half orc.
I pick you up and put you on my shoulder.
Yes. I'm okay with this. To the temple. Let's go.
Na, na. We'll handle the temple first, since this seems to be the bulk of the party at the moment.
I follow Reed and Ella
Why?
out of spite.
Out of spite.
Wrecked.
In stereo. Okay, so we're still
Don't
good.
sing in the shop. The last time you sang in a magic shop, I had to kick down 3 doors to pull you out of jail.
Won't sing. I didn't know that thing would activate with singing. Calm down.
General rule, no singing.
That is not a general rule for me. Go have fun with the religious people.
Have fun in jail, I'm not saving you this time.
Ella can get me out.
Probably.
Don't tell him that.
Oh wait, a prison break? Oh yeah, that's child's play. That's fine. We're good.
Don't tell him that. They'll be more inclined to do it.
To the temple.
Let's say,
Here
off
we
to the
go.
temple.
You're walking through the village green. Alright, so you guys get to the temple, and it is towards the back, and it is older than the rest of the village. It's made out of gray stone. Like much of the village, it seems here that the green has slightly started to take over. There's vines that sort of reach up towards the roof. Very plain, heavy wooden door that is already cracked open, letting people in and out. You see lines of pews leading forward towards where the altar is, and you see a elderly human, bushy mix of white and gray hair, plump with age, merrily singing to himself as he's sweeping. He turns around and you can see the holy symbol he's wearing across his neck. Spyro, you can roll a religion check for me.
Oh god. Well, that is really garbage. 11. That's a +9. God damn it.
You look and you see that it is a symbol of Palor.
Okay, that makes it easy. It's also on my elbow. Well.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
wait, I guess
I've got you,
you're
Todd.
I
back.
got you. I got you back.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I was cool. Don't touch that button.
He's merrily singing to himself as he's sweeping. There is sunlight filtering through the high window panes, and it is sort of gentle brightness that sort of just illuminates this place, and it feels very cozy in here.
I don't like it.
So, did you? So before we walk in, I kind of turned to Aldrich. So we're looking to essentially hit like an off switch or block things at these towers, right?
Only one of them. Shut down one, shut down the line.
Right. So that's what we need information on is how.
Mm-hmm.
How, or whether or not he'll volunteer himself to do it. Either or.
All right. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna take you off my shoulder, a little bit more dignified.
Thanks. I still have a
'Cause you're a
charisma
big
of
boy.
6, so we'll see how this goes. So I go ahead and I walk over. Excuse me. We were looking for a bit of advice, and we were wondering if you could help us out.
Yes, the temple is always open for those who are in need of help. How can I provide assistance today?
Well,
Well,
it's Poe kind of like looks down at his feet and is trying to put words together into a sentence. We're looking for probably magic that is more powerful than I know that I have at my disposal, and I'm sure my friend probably as well. We
we either want some information from you, or we want you to come with us on an expedition.
sort of what she said. We're looking to try and block. What did you call him? Snake line? What?
The ley lines?
Yeah. We're looking to try and.
Landlines.
It's late.
Sorry.
We're looking to try and potentially at least block some power from a ley line in one specific area. And we're not quite sure how to go about it.
You're trying to essentially seal off a place from being affected by power.
Yeah, that's a much better way to put it than where I was going. So yeah.
He starts stroking his bushy beard a little bit. Um, uh, there's a spell that I know of. It's not really used on a big scale, but I assume with the right workings, you could amplify it. Dispel evil and good.
Oh, well,
If you,
that's interesting.
if you could focus it, amplify it, you could break it of its connection.
Any suggestion on how to amplify something like that?
I have some ideas to facilitate that.
As far as amplifying it?
Yeah.
Huh.
You could add more magics to it, use another spell to amplify it. There are other holy symbols. You could have more clerics cast it. I believe wizards and other arcane casters usually use things like crystals to amplify such things. I don't know if it worked with a cleric spell, but I don't see why
I
it's not.
can commune with nature as a ritual. Can we ask? Can it sound like Elith? Can we ask the earth to accept this spell and transmit it along lines?
That ley lines are natural occurrences. I don't see why that wouldn't work. As,
Okay.
with also communing with nature, I mean, well, you could always ask for divine intervention. If it is a worthy cause, I don't see why the gods themselves would not step in if such a plea to them were given.
It's also true.
Okay, so we have a few plans. Okay.
All right. Well, just for my clarification, you said dispel evil and good?
Mhm.
Okay. Just making sure I wrote it down right. Well, thank you for your suggestions. Aldrich, was there anything else that you wanted to bring up?
Not really. I have my own ideas how to fix this problem.
All right. Well, fine then.
Paylor.
Okay. I think that's everything then. Thank you for your suggestions, and I kind of like bow and nod a little bit.
So you guys turn to leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys go, he goes, walk in the light, may it protect you, and you guys leave. Guys, I assume are heading back to the Sisters in Shadow as a point, or are you guys heading back to the tavern?
I think we'd head back to the tavern because the sisters, the sisters wouldn't really be a meeting place for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ella. And Reed and Thorgrim, you guys are heading over to the last spell.
While we've been walking, I've been talking to Thorgrim and just like rambling and being like, it's not that I think that it's not that you need to like not be with him. I just want you to make sure that you're like seeing different things. I mean, there's people who have different strengths in different areas, and I'm not saying that you can't always go with somebody. I'm just saying that there's we needed you to come over here because you've got these great people talking skills and everything like that. That's why I wanted you to go with Spyro, because it's all about balance. And I wanted to make sure that things got clarified. I wasn't trying to be mean or trying to be rude or trying to imply that you shouldn't be separated from Aldrich. I just want to make sure that the things get done. We're trying to prevent an apocalypse here.
You didn't breathe for like 5 minutes.
I'm very good at that.
You're very good at doing that, that's for sure. Don't worry about it. I just like to give you shit. It's fine.
Wow.
I
He finds the-
I can be separated from Aldrich for longer than time. It's him I worry about more being separated from me.
Oh, I'm sure.
He needs me, you know.
I
I've
think you both-
saved his ass so many times.
Do I feel a pull from the ethereal blade just to punch him?
You feel the urge to punch something, and you feel your eye tick a little bit, and you're like,
Somebody talking shit.
So you guys get to the last spell where you open the door with a tinkle, 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 tinkle as the bell is sort of.
As we walk in, I just kind of lean over to Ella and I'm like, he was right about the magic shop, though. I blew it up.
Don't do that here, please.
I won't sing.
Okay, thank you.
You see a merry-looking half-elfin gentleman who brightens up as soon as he sees you all. Welcome indeed. Is there anything that I can help you with today?
Well, actually, we're hoping for some of your knowledge and some of your expertise.
That's right, friend. We have been told that you, Simon, are the top leading brain on all things Arcana in this town.
And we were told... Go ahead.
It has come to our attention that you are the person that everyone looks to when they have problems with Arcane. And we have problems with Arcane. We're wondering if you could help us. With that great big brain, I can already tell by the state of this shop that you are top notch in your field.
Oh my. Thank you, sir. I'm very glad you think so. I'd be more than happy to help you. What sort of problem are you having?
We were sent by Mira and the sisters.
Oh, Mira, delightful girl. Her grandmother scares me shitless.
I know, isn't she wonderful?
She is very wonderful, provided she doesn't take out her spoon.
It's very specific. Well, we're wanting to check and find out. We're trying to disrupt a magical connection from ley lines. We're wondering if there's a way to do it. We have in our power a connection to varying gods via a paladin and a cleric. We have a bard, we have a sorcerer. What would you suggest? Is there a way to do this?
Oh my. So you want to break this place of any magical inclinations, sever it from its ties. Oh, that is quite an undergoing, especially if it's a large place. Okay. He starts rambling as he's sort of moving his fingers as he's going through his thoughts. He's like, well, there's, you could always amplify, say, an anti-magic field. Try to anchor it to make it permanent, but that's very high-powered magic.
We're looking for something slightly lower level.
Yes.
Like 9th level.
We're 10 now.
Well,
Oh. Oops.
I'm trying to think of something that might be helpful. I don't think Primordial Ward would work. You might be able to use some sigil work to disrupt the flow of magic and break it of it.
What if we just
You-
blow it up?
Well, blowing it up would destroy the tower. It wouldn't destroy the where the ley lines interconnect. You know,
Sounds like something I would say.
you could cast. There's a spell. It is fairly high level. It might not be out of your range, as it were. It is called Forbiddance.
Never heard of it.
It's you create a ward. It's supposed to be for magical travel. However, if you tweak the casting of it right, you might be able to ward it against magic in general. There's also some other spells a little bit lower level, but they would need to be significantly amplified for that. Do I have stones on that level? I think I might have some arcane focuses that could handle that sort of amplification, but I'm not sure. He takes his glasses off and starts cleaning them as he thinks. I'm pretty sure if you put things here, it's a tower, right?
What about if we didn't break it, but we disrupted it?
Oh, that's so much easier to do. I'm pretty sure with the right applications of magic and perhaps even focuses, you can direct the magic away.
That would work.
Divert it around the
if
tower.
If we could divert it, or if we could even just, or if we could just if we could just reconfigure the magic frequency or something like that, instead of actively breaking it apart, if we just futzed with it enough.
Oh, this guy, I swear to fucking God. Yes, no, totally, that would very much work. He goes in back and he comes back and he hands you guys a mahogany box, which he opens up, and inside it's lined with velvet, and there seem to be crystals inside. And when the light hits it, there is almost this rainbow of colors that dance around. And he goes, if you set these up in the proper formation, it is possible that you might be able to break it of any magic that powers it, provided there isn't any ambient magic still within the area. Like if someone had, a wizard had its some sources of power or magical items that could throw off the diversion. But if it's completely clean, then yes, you can put these in. He actually takes out a piece of paper and he takes out a quill and he scratch. So if you put them in this formation here, it would disrupt the magic. Should, theoretically, disrupt the magic flow of the ley lines and render it, for lack of a better term, forgive me, my lady, impotent.
Yeah, that sounds exactly what I'm looking for. I want an impotent tower.
I've never heard that
Yes.
word before. What
Yeah.
does it mean?
How long would this?
The setting up could
I'm
take a
familiar
couple
with
hours.
this concept.
Well, no, I mean, once everything was set up and in place, and I don't know if there's a specific ritual or spell that needs to be cast once everything has been put into place. How long would the effects of the arrangement of crystals and whatever we need to do to activate them last?
It would be permanent unless somebody came by and broke the formation. However, if they broke the formation, unless they did it in the right way, how do I say, kaplooey?
That's never good.
I'm fuzzy on the whole Kerplooey. How big a Kerplooey is Kerplooey?
It would most definitely incinerate the poor person and probably destroy what's left of the tower. Not more than maybe a 500 feet radius, maybe a bit bigger depending on how badly they fucked up. Pardon my language, my lady.
Darling, you can say fuck around me as much as you want.
Noted. Again, I don't recommend putting this into place unless you know the place is clear of anything other than the ley line magic.
What about belongings of the person setting the things up?
That would also probably mess things up. You want to go in completely neutral, which is hard to do. Most adventurers have lots of magical items. It's the trade. So it's
Also, just to assuage my fears, because, Kerplooey, how magically neutral would the individual arranging this need to be?
I mean, if you're a wizard or a sorcerer or a druid or whatnot, that's fine as long as you're not trying to have someone else casting a spell at the same time you're setting it up. Generally, if you're going to you want to set spells off first, make sure everything's clean, and then you go in without any magical items on you. But other than that should be fine.
Right.
All
How much are they?
The crystals, they are, they are 25 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah, done. I'll take them.
He hands them over. Is there anything else that I can do for you, lovely people?
Stay classy.
You as well, my friend.
I walk out.
Apparently we didn't need anything else. Well, I think that's about all we're looking for. Thank you. Hopefully we've got a few options now, so thank you so much. And I also leave.
You guys.
Do we still have the map?
Mm-hmm.
We should, yeah.
I'm assuming you guys did the thing where you took all the maps back.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my investment. Of course, I took the maps back.
Okay. Do we have a smaller map of the current town, region, nearby area?
Sure. Here.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that I procured that one.
Let's go back to the
It's
tavern.
some excellent prop work.
Okay, yeah, we'll go back to the tavern, and then I want to do something while we're all at a table at a tavern.
Okay. You guys head back to the tavern. Your table has been left for you guys. As soon as you guys sit down. Ella, you go to sit down, and you feel one of your packs is a little bit heavier than it was before.
I reach in. I have very high perception. What the fuck did I miss?
You reach in, and you pull your hand out, and there is a tiny parcel, and inside are cookies and a note wishing you all the best, and please put a dagger in someone's kidneys for her. Love, Grandma Miriam.
Gladly,
God.
Grandma.
Oh,
I nibble on cookies.
that's
Oh.
amazing.
They're so good. They're so good. This is
I
a
love
lifetime of
bakers.
cookie.
What would you have done had they been poisoned?
Gladly eaten them.
Oh, okay. Just
Can I have
checking.
one?
Been
They're-
like, worth it.
They were poisoned with love.
This is true. These are
Uh,
from my grandmother.
Your grandmother you met 20 minutes ago.
yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
So, we're back at the tavern?
Yes.
Yes.
I leave.
Pull out-
That's back at the tavern.
I
Motherfucker.
Get the hell out of here.
pull out small map. Figure out scale of small map. Find tower.
Yes.
Do a Kerplooey radius around tower.
Completely radius around tower is mostly countryside. A mile. You go. He said 500 feet. He also muttered something about a mile as worst case scenario. So you measure out to a mile, and it looks like you might hit like one poor sap's barn.
Just the barn, not the
Yeah,
farmhouse.
but he could come back.
Or
But
there's no risk to any actual human and near human lives if things go poorly. Aside
No.
from us, who are probably going to be in that radius, one thing.
guys, we'll be in that radius. You figure the only other creatures, living beings that will suffer if this gets fucked up is you might get some extra well done steaks out of the whole
I was
thing.
gonna say, if you say moo cows, I'm gonna be so sad.
There are lots of it does seem to be a dairy.
Son of a bitch.
All right,
Look at my life.
now, when Simon was talking about going in there clean, who's going to be doing that? Because I am basically a magical item.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be you. It could probably be me. I would just have to drop a couple knives. That's it.
I don't have any magical weapons, so I have little to no magic on me, so it'd probably be me.
Well,
I'm
whatever.
magic initiate, but beyond that, like,
I'm about to say,
yeah, I
'cause
would just have to drop 2 of my knives. So Aldrich and I could do it.
yeah, because I have a +1 sword, and that's not even magic.
Hang on, is my sword magic?
Your axe is magic. Your axe is super magic. It's the one you picked up in the tower.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was amazing.
Sorry, that was my inside fan.
So
We
nothing.
also have.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No. You guys go ahead.
We've also. Okay. Well, we've got a. So we've got those crystals to amplify the magic, or to crush them and go kaplooey, or something like that.
We're going to set up the crystals through in a sigil, cast the spells
Yeah.
we're going to cast, and then I'll amplify and hopefully contain and then shut this out.
Okay.
Crystals need to be. I'm assuming we've all gotten together and explained what everybody found.
Yes.
Okay. The crystals need to be placed after magic is cast, because we can't place them
Okay.
with any spells happening at the same time. Otherwise, it could make. That's what will possibly make it go completely. After spells have been cast is when we place the crystals, because if it gets, because I think what the gentleman was referring to was if there's other magic interference in the room, the crystals will F with that and not F with the ley lines that we're wanting them to F with. Yes.
That then
So-
requires us making sure that there's nothing else in that tower, though, too.
Exactly.
Oh, we need to completely clean out that tower.
Yeah.
And it's possible that the crystals are just. Well, number one, I'm sure we're going to get there, and there's probably going to be people there who are working, who are setting things up. And we've already been told that most likely it's been already cleared out. But, of course, people can miss things. Things could have been placed in there since someone's cleaned it out. But there's probably going to be people that we're going to have to either free of their cultish inclinations or kill. And then we'll say some magic words. We'll set up some stones if the stones are needed. I think the stones need to be Plan C, personally. From what your cleric told you, I think that's
Let's
our
say
best
we have
shot.
plan A and B.
Agreed. I think
got a
the stones
couple.
are C. I think the stones are last resort.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like they have the greatest risk of injuring people we don't want injured, aka ourselves.
Ease.
Damn it, why does Tuck keep disappearing from me?
You can ask it to its own, but it could divert enough so that whatever easier to do.
difficulty level for this.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
So
give
I have that. So I'll. Yeah. Okay. So I explain that to the group that I can do a ritual to talk with the ground,
Beautiful.
for
That's
lack of a
perfect.
better term. Hooray!
All right.
Okay. Tuck feels useful.
Well, I think we've done our proper preparation, so
Yep.
I think we need to go to a tower, and I think we need to fuck its shit up.
Let's do it.
Fuck shit up.
Right, it's
Let's do
about
it.
time.
Do you want to do it at night or do you want to do it in the morning?
How's everybody doing on spells and stuff? We need to rest.
Did we have a rest in between the
I'm
tower
assuming-
and here?
I'm assuming we had a rest in between. Actually, it would be here.
Didn't it
the
take us a
Malboro.
couple days
There
here?
was we fought the Malboro.
Speaking of the Malboro, if during all this time and stuff, I would like to attempt to either make a like a bomb or something, maybe a vial, because I took that gland,
Yeah.
so like concentrate some stuff out of that and make a bad breath in a jar.
Ooh.
You could do that. You
Nice.
can make bad breath in a jar, the bomb version.
Tuck's
Roll survival for me.
Survival. What is my survival?
Yeah, because you're going to survive making it.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a stupid idea. I'm gonna burn a DM's inspiration with this.
Yeah, you are.
Because if this goes off, if this blows up in my face, this is bad.
Kaboom.
You will never smell right again.
That is a modified 20.
All right.
Bye.
So you have now one jar of bad breath that not even Listerine can combat. But not only that, high or low, Aldrich?
What,
Hi.
Oh shit. You, as you distill down the bad breath into something that is truly terrible, you have a byproduct that is some leftover liquid. And at first you have no idea what to do with it, but as you're looking at it, you realize you could coat weapons in this, and it would fuck someone's day up. So you now have 4 applications that will add poison damage
Oh
to your
shit.
weapons.
Yo.
And
I love D&D.
So what happens with the bad breath bomb is it actually will act as a Malboro's bad breath.
Yes, that thing's so fucked up.
And this will ruin someone's day.
Oh my god.
And it's going to have the DC of the Malboro. This is literally going to kill people. And it's going to be glorious.
Lay down.
Tuck is so excited for you.
Lay it down. Go.
What's the poison? What's the damage on that?
It is going to be a D6 of poison
Okay.
per application.
Oh, per application.
Yes,
So I
you
can
have 4.
stack-
How long does the application last for?
The application lasts for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so you can apply it for a fight.
You apply it for a fight, and you fuck people shit up. And yes, you can overdose your blade if you really want somebody to die. It's like,
Okay, let's see this. So we put all 4 of that's 4d6 plus I could smite at a 3rd level, which is 5d8.
Dear lord.
This is going
Talk
to
about
be.
overkill.
Hey, ain't no kill like an overkill.
True that.
Someone explode.
Your face
Kerplooey.
explode!
Yeah, just out of- Completely in a cloud of skunk.
Oh god.
More people need to watch the
Could you imagine
Flicker Field
being-
for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You have to understand.
Imagine getting to the afterlife and everyone's like, yo, how did you die? And he's like, I'm now like, do you smell like ass in the the underworld as well? Like, does it harnessed with your spirit?
Oh,
Only
God.
if you're chaotic evil.
You need a spiritual tomato bath.
Oh,
Tomato juice bath now.
yeah. Oh, even my soul smells like shit.
Bloody Mary. So yeah, you got some badass stuff. Is there anything you want to do? I am assuming you guys are going to rest because it's getting towards evening now. By the time you
Oh.
arrive there, it'll be well into the night. Unless you want to go at night.
When was the last time we
What say
rested?
you guys? As in, like,
Ah.
full rest?
Yeah, like a real rest where we're not gonna
Yeah.
gonna exhaust ourselves trying to fight on the
I think it was
entire tower.
we had a rest where those rocks were and where Thordrin fucked with me.
And
And
after
then
that,
we set on our way.
it was after the rest with the rocks that we had our encounter with the big giant thing, because that's when you showed the combat applications of the things that were moving the rock.
Yeah.
So have we rested since then?
I don't know if we have.
Only
Well,
short
okay, then let's rest. Let's rest.
Yeah, okay.
At dawn, you go to the tower.
Yes.
You guys rest, and the night goes by without any problem. You wake up in the morning. The tavern is serving full breakfast.
I eat
Afterwards,
that shit up.
it's so good. It is so good. The DM is totally not craving breakfast food at the moment. No, not her.
Breakfast food.
He wants something really badly.
Now I'm craving breakfast food. God damn you guys.
Is this? Can we like
I'm
take a
craving roast.
bio break or something?
Well, surprisingly, we're almost at the end of the content I have planned because I know you have to leave early. And I don't think you guys want to go into an encounter that's probably going to take another hour and a half.
Yes.
Okay, well let's keep going until you're good.
Did you want to take a mild bio break and we can,
No,
like 5
I'm
minutes? Okay. You guys are good.
We can
So
hold it.
you guys wake up in the morning and you head off to the tower. It is about good 5 miles, almost in between 5-10 miles out from the village you're staying at the moment. Farmland bleeds over into forest. There's some intermittent clearings, and you follow the map, and eventually
Ooh.
find a decrepit ruined tower.
Oh balls!
It's a tower.
Oh, Jesus.
The
It's just a
whole
tower.
area
Okay.
sends a shiver up your spine, and it feels like someone is dragging jagged bone down your back.
Ooh.
It feels unpleasant here.
Thordrin's having
What-
flashbacks.
Whoever was here and whatever they did, there is residual magics here, and it feels like someone's trying to grab at you as you walk. You almost instinctually pick your feet up as if worried a hand will pop out of the ground and pull you down. Whatever is
No,
here,
thank
it is
you.
nasty, and it is, the closer you get, the more it amplifies, and knowing that there are ley lines that intersect here, you can feel it, and it's awful. The tower itself, you can tell, probably was much bigger than this in its heyday. Now it's been reduced to about 2 levels. And as you walk around, you see a doorway with a hastily wooden door. It's definitely not original.
Mm.
I want to check it for traps. Investigation, right?
Mhm.
15.
From where you're standing, you don't see anything. Trap-wise, at least mundane traps. You also notice that there is nobody else around here. You are the only souls in sight.
In sight.
Guys, this place looks familiar.
It does.
It
Yeah,
does.
well, there's a tower like this where at my old camp. Just a few miles from it.
Really?
I mean, not as small as this. Ours was like a bit bigger. We used it as a waypoint. We knew that if we went over the hill and we could see it, we knew our camp was just on the other side.
Right.
We only ever used it as a marking point. But
Did
this
it
was
feel
really
like this?
familiar.
Did it give you the same heebie-jeebies whenever you went near
Confirmed for heebie-jeebies.
it? Roll for the heaves.
From
Roll for
TV.
heebie-jeebies.
Oh, she's
You
wanting.
lost me.
I have her. I mean, she's robot-y,
She's
but
super robot-y for me.
I don't have
now
it.
she's.
Okay,
now she's. Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, I might. Okay, hang on, let me just.
Snicket, we're just asking basically whether or not she was telling us about the tower that's in her village, and I asked her if she got the same feeling here that as she did when she went near that tower, and she wanted to confirm whether or not that's true.
Oh yeah, shit was creepy as fuck. Different. Yay! I have Aaron. That makes me happy.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I lost her. Oh, now she's back. And
Okay,
I
I
lost
got
her
it.
again.
Yeah, it's.
Roll 20 while you do this, but
Yeah.
it was a different feeling. Still creepy, but it's hard to describe.
Oh, I lost.
I don't know if Tuck
No.
can hear me.
Quiet.
You can't hear any of us?
Roll 20, no.
I think I have Aaron again.
I do not have Aaron.
I do not either.
I got a robot.
Oh, roll 20. How I didn't miss you.
I have now. Oh, there's Becca. I lost her for half a second.
Oh no, that's sad. Everybody.
I have everybody.
Still don't have Aaron.
I have her.
I have Aaron.
Okay, so maybe
Refresh.
I was to say we should refresh.
I had to refresh to get everybody back.
I have an Aaron, but I don't have a Becca.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Becca.
Okay, she's.
All right, now
Snake it?
not broken.
Okay. It.
Is Snicket talking?
I don't hear her.
Snicket?
Snicket?
No.
I don't hear Snicket.
Ah.
Oh, Snicket.
Sorry, guys.
No worries, no
Very
worries.
good. Let's just roll 20. Still not perfect.
It's broke.
I get to play
Well-
in it 3 times this weekend. I have today.
Oh, yeah.
I
Good job.
have Tomorrow and Sunday.
Are they still saying that it's the user's fault? Are they still like, no, guys, it's you, and everyone's like, no, it's you?
Actually, what they're saying now is, now every time when you're uploading your video, instead of uploading it once, you're uploading it to every single person in this chat.
Which is why it's eating up so much more.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is
That's-
peer-to-peer. It doesn't go to a server and then sent to you.
That's
Bullshit. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to go to the computer store and be like, "Hey, help me use my internet better," because it might not actually be my internet. It might actually be the way my computer interprets the internet and gives it to me. Whatever that device is. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, yeah. So this shit looks familiar.
It does.
And
The feeling is similar, but not quite the same. You've been around clerics, and you've been around, you've been around Spyro, you've been around Reed. So you know that their magic, the way they cast, is different. It comes from different places. This place reminds you more or less kind of how Reed casts. It's an arcane feeling. The one close to where you're from feels more like what Spyro does. That feels more of a creepy,
divine
kind of like some really bad shit divine wise went down there. No
Wait,
bueno.
Okay.
Is that the one that I saw earlier on the map?
Yes.
That's the same one? Okay.
Yes. It is the same one.
As she's saying this, I look at her. Do you know what the tower was for?
No, I'd never really paid attention to the shamans. It was just a waypoint for us.
Okay. Because I recognize it on the map that that one's not a mage tower. That one's a temple of some ancient god that I'm not quite sure who it was. But the rest of them are mage towers minus that one, which
was it part of the sigil, or was it?
Yeah.
All right.
But that one was a temple rather than a mage tower. Or it would have been used as a temple rather than a mage tower.
Interesting. Well then. Well, is that on this continent? Is that's got to be on our continent, right?
Yeah, that's back home.
Okay, that was the one that was home. All
Yep.
right. Well then. Let's see then.
Yeah, that one gave us divine heebie-jeebies. This is arcane heebie-jeebies.
Well,
Yeah, I'm okay with the divine heebie-jeebies. This arcane one is
divine heebie-jeebies.
This one's not as fun.
Well,
Yeah.
we're here. We can't have a pudding if we don't eat our meat. So let's eat some arcane meat.
Now I really want some meat.
That's actually the accent that I have. So don't eat your
How
meat.
can you have any pudding?
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Okay, let's go.
So,
I go up to it.
are you going to open the door and go in, or?
I'm gonna
feel like we
look
should
at the
sneak.
door.
I kind of want to roll stealth so that I don't clump around like an idiot.
Well, I mean, I just automatically assume I'm always stealthing. Just, right, you
Yeah.
want to roll stealth?
If you guys are stealthing, please roll a stealth roll for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because. Oh.
Seriously,
Why?
I'm gonna use DM inspiration
Why?
to make an
You
advantage.
failed me.
you have to do that before you roll it. You have
Oh,
to call
do
it
I?
before you
Okay,
roll it.
that's
Yeah.
fine. It's a 9 then. I'll wear it. Aldrich.
Disadvantage, y'all.
And
I'll
once
spiral.
again, I'm the only one stealthy, and you guys suck.
I mean, theoretically, I have a 2, but it was a natural one.
Oh.
Mauritius dice
Yeah, but you
failed
still
me.
I
love
have
us.
+7 to stealth, but I just rolled low.
I mean, I rolled low too.
Yeah, but you're a rogue.
Exactly. That's my point.
I'll let you naturally fall into stealth. Reed close behind you. Thornton does a really good job, and then you hear clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, I'm just stepping on all the twigs.
Crunch.
I just kind of turn around and I just go, stop! Just stop moving! Just stop! Stop.
I like
Let-
freeze.
Me
Let
too.
me go and let me just look at the door and just I just wanna look. I just wanna check it out and see if there's anything weird about it, and then we'll move forward. Sound good? Just
What do you mean? See if it looks weird. The whole fucking thing feels weird.
I
I
put
wanna
my
make-
foot down and just in defiance, just crushing a twig, just like,
Crack.
Aldrich, you've got me here, and I want to be here, and yet this just here. This is happening. I'm gonna go to the door and be stealthy. I'm gonna check it for traps up close.
Roll investigation for me again.
27.
It is not trapped, but it is locked.
Alright, I wanna pick lock.
Roll sleight of hand for me.
Do I roll sleight of hand or do I roll thieves' tools?
Roll thieves' tools.
Okay. 27.
Yeah,
Ah,
you're like, oh, this is amateur hour.
yeah, but let's be honest. Our group's amateur hour.
You
This is
quickly
true.
and easily get unlocked, and you manage to do it in such a way where it doesn't make any noise.
I'm a professional amateur hour.
Tight.
I do a
Alright,
golden
I
vine
wanna
amateur.
open.
Did you open it yet?
Light. I will fucking kill you, Tuck! I don't say that.
Sorry, it was. Okay.
Why do y'all even have a rogue? This is bullshit.
You're doing a great job.
I'm just gonna
Keep
let
going.
you guys
Keep nope,
fucking
just
always be mystified by doors.
keep going.
I could just dimension door through them. It's fine.
Hey, me too.
I can just break the fucking door, so you know. And there's
That's
nothing
true.
to dimension door through.
Anyway, Ella was being an awesome rogue.
I was thinking, continue your rogueness.
I got like one thing, you guys. I got like one thing.
You're doing a great job.
I have one job on this ship, and I'm gonna do it.
Is this the Aldrich and
I only
Ella
have
show?
one job, and I haven't fucking done it yet.
All right, I'm gonna carefully open the door, and I'm gonna kind of put my head in and look around.
Okay, you open the door as quietly as you can, and you look in to the room and roll perception for me.
22.
You peek in, and without opening a door up wide, you can only get a sliver of it in there. You see gray wall, you see rubble on the floor. It is quiet, it is dark, and the air that greets your face as you peek through is cold. And you can almost see your breath form. Whatever's in here, it is not pleasant. You crack it open a little bit more to get a better peek. It is a large square stone room. You can see stairs that lead up, and you start to hear noise, and that's where we're leaving off for the night.
Oh, good.
Hey.
robe with her head halfway through a fucking door, and there's like ghosts.
What
and
could-
shit.
What can go wrong?
Oh,
Right?
just the thing that I was
So
planning
spooky.
on doing. It's fine.
It was spoopy, 5 me.
I hope you
Spoopin'.
guys had fun.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh.
Next time should be more ass kicking. I
Hey,
have
we
a whole...
You can't kick ass all the time.
we
This is
learned
true.
hella important things tonight.
Also true.
Yeah, like there's ley lines and stuff. Like that's cool.
Kieran Torquest.
Yeah, you guys also next week, well next week, next time, there's gonna be so much ass kicking and loot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Loot is good.
We're on board
Blink
with
that
both
bell.
of these things.
I have a loot. I have a loot on my back.
Hey.
But like more loot though.
All the
And speed.
loots. Ah, yes.
All
Okay,
the
yes.
loots.
Well, let me stop the
Alright,
recording.
thank you,
Let me.
everybody, for
Goodbye,
watching.
everyone.
You guys
We're
are
gonna
Thanks for watching.
we're gonna exchange gifts now, and that's private. Go away.
Yeah.
Get out of
We
here.
love you.
You
But we love
nothing.
you. But
Bye.
Get half-assed.
Bye guys.
wait. This is just
Bye.
something that I've always wanted to do. All right, so everyone that's watching, it's just like this half of the room. Just yell half-ass crew.
Like us?
No,
What?
no. That's not loud enough. How about this half of the room? Yell half-ass crew.
Half-ass crew.
No,
What
you're not even
the
doing
shit
it.
is
All right,
happening?
all the ladies watching right now, just yell half-ass crew. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
What?
Okay, now all the guys out there watching right
happening?
now, just
We
yell
have guy viewers?
half-ass crew. Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, Bill Murray.
You know Oog is gonna be yelling half-ass crew in the middle of his job or something like that.
Thank you, Danny.
Never.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.